Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Happy 2023. I know that we are 2 weeks into the new year, but that's about how long it takes me to adjust. Like after all the Christmas food, after like the buzz of the new year and everyone like on this new me, new year type thing, it takes a good 2 weeks to be like, okay, now what? And so I have been working on a lot of collaborations. I've been working on some other like really great local projects. And so I've also been doing things like that. So I've kind of just been tucked away, but not very far. And so today I want to talk to you about all of my sewing plans for 2023. Now, am I going to share with you every single project that I'm going to do this year? No, because one, I don't know what that includes, and two, there's just not enough time. But I do want to get into just what my main goal is this year and all the tools that are going to help me get to that point and just kind of be more consistent on here. Like, I know I say it every single time, but dude, I got to get it together. So anyway, let's get into it. So I on Instagram said, okay, for 2023, I'm going to make more dresses. Yes, I do plan to make more dresses because making pants or shirts here and there, that works great and all, but I really just need some dresses, y'all. Like I just need something that like I can consistently say, I'm going to take this one single thing and I am going to wear it to the store and let that be that, because I don't know about y'all, but I'm really tired of wearing leggings everywhere. Like, I'm over that. Anyway, so let's get into some goals. Of course, I wrote them down. Some things never change. But, okay, so goal number one, I definitely plan on sewing my stash this year. I did not do so well with keeping that promise the second week into the year, just because I did go to Joann's and I bought 3 yards of fabric, but it's for a project that I plan to do like tomorrow. So please don't jump on me for that, but I do 95% of the time plan to sew my stash this year. Yes, I do. And I actually did that before. I did that back in 2020. It wasn't a big deal. I actually, I ended up being pretty successful with it. I don't think I have, no, I'm telling lies. I do have some fabric left over from 2020, but it's not that much. So it can work. I promise you that. Next thing, cleaning up my space. So I'm facing this way because this is probably the cleanest corner in my room right now. And I am looking around and I'm definitely a maximalist in here with some things that have to go. Like I started doing the whole cleaning up my space when I did the sewing quilt. I took a quilt and I sewed like all of my, pretty much all of my scraps in it. And I uploaded some shorts, YouTube shorts for that. So you can check that out. But I did that last year. This year, I need to take it to a whole other level because behind these doors is a tornado of fabric. Like, it's really disrespectful that my fabric is the way it looks behind these doors. Like, anyway, so I need to take care of that. There's some junk in this corner. There's some junk in that corner. There's some junk right there. Like, it's insane. So anyway, I have to clean up my space because I feel like I get brain fog in here sometimes, and that's not what your sewing space should be. Your sewing space should be like a place of inspiration, and I'm just not there right now. I'm just like going through the motions, I guess you could say. I don't know. All right, number 4. I plan on being more intentional with my content this year. So like, yeah, there's consistency, but is there consistency in the value that I bring to you? Is there consistency in what you see from me? And so I really want to focus on that this year. I really want to like enjoy the process of every project. Now, I am also realistic and I know that I will not always enjoy the process of every project. I never have. But I do think that if I just take my time and work along the way, like, and actually like take the notes to say like, okay, this is the zipper I picked out. This is the size I cut. Like in the past, I was always so elusive about the size that I cut just because I'm conscious about my weight and things like that. But I'm now realizing that that can actually help somebody versus me being scared of what that number means to me, right? Like, that's dumb. Next point. Okay. So I actually covered these last two ones in my intro when I said I wanted to make more dresses and I wanted to make more outside clothes. See, I was already thinking ahead. But I do have one other bonus goal for 2023 that I do want to reach, and that is I really want to sew 52 outfits. Or, no, 52 projects. There's 52 days, or 50. Let me start over. There's 52 weeks in a year. I want to do 52 projects, and I want to be able to just sit back and be like, okay, I did something once a week. So the first week I made a pillow. That didn't really count. I was checking a box with that one. Last week I made a turtleneck sweater out of a blanket. That was pretty cool. I really enjoyed that. Not gonna lie though, that sweater really makes me sweat. Like, it would have to be like 18 degrees outside before I put it back on because, baby, it was hot. And then this week I'm working on another collaboration, so that's gonna come out soon. I can't wait for you all to see that if you follow me on Instagram or on my website or anything like that. And I'm also working on a sweater dress this week. So I do think that the 52 outfits or the 52 projects is doable because I have like 50 million like vacations that I need to take this year. So first thing is April, I have a bachelorette trip. Wheels are already working in my mind as far as what I want to wear. We already got the dress code and the details. So I'm already kind of just mixing some things around in my head. Then we have Memorial Day weekend. I'm going to see one of my best friends in Michigan. I've never been to Michigan. There's a possibility we might go to Canada. So some opportunities to make some really cute stuff there. Then we are going to New York in the summer to spend some time with my family. Joe has not really spent that much time with them besides like the wedding and people coming to see us like here and there. So we are going to spend some time with my family. That'll definitely be some outfits in there. Then of course we have our honeymoon, which we never took. Outfits there. Have a wedding in October. Things are just adding up. So I can do 52 looks. I can do 60. I won't commit to 60. I just won't do it. I can do 52. I promise. I can do 52. What else is there? Oh, so I was talking about 52 looks. I do have a really great tool that I want to share with you all that I feel like is definitely going to help me stay organized. Full transparency, this was gifted to me, but it was kind of already, no, I take that back. It was in my head to buy it. And then they reached out and I was like, sign me up because it's still in my cart. So I got the Mood sewing planner, and I'll be honest with you. Previous years, I was not a sewing planner person because I was like, I got it all up here. Like, who needs a planner? Yeah, I have a new puppy. I have a cat. I have a husband. I have a household. I have like a full-time job. I am on my healthy girl era. Like, yeah, I need a planner because my brain has like 100 tabs open and that just can't work for me anymore. So I am really glad that Mood sent this over to me. So I did a reel over on Instagram, just kind of going through what it all is in here, but I'll share it with you all here as well. So there's like all these really cool tabs. And I, you know, even though I do consider myself an experienced sewist, I do reference these things. Like, you can never not learn enough stuff. Like, I still read my sewing manual. Like, there's just, the world is full of information. So they have all these really cool tabs here. And when you flip the tab, it has like all these different tips. So that last one was like needles. This is like dart variations, how to sew a dart. They even have like a button meter or button gauge. I don't know what the correct term is for this. Button measurements, excuse me. And then types of seams. This is something that I remember from like my high school sewing class. Like, my teacher, she made us do all these different seams just to kind of like get to know what they are, I guess. Necklines. I love diagrams like this. I don't know why. I'm weird. Skirts and dresses, sleeves, outerwear. And you know, like, and I think the reason why I love diagrams like this is because when you start talking about fashion pieces that you want to make, like, you sound way more, I guess, knowledgeable if you're like, I'm going to do a bolero. Like, people will either know or not know what you're talking about. And the people that know what you're talking about are like, yes, a bolero. And the people that don't know, they're going to look it up and they're going to be like, that's a bolero. Knowledge is power. Sewing with silk, and I'll actually be working on, I think, some silk stuff soon. Lingerie, or lingerie for the fancy people. Sequin and beaded fabric, really cool. And then the last one is leather, which I thought was really cool. And then in between there, they have, in between those tabs, it's like basically just different croquis. I already started one. This is for my sweater dress. And I put some notes here, and I plan on putting a swatch here, just, you know, just to kind of fill it in and stuff like that. So, and then this is my rendition of my hair. Y'all don't come for me, okay? I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Anyway, so this, yeah, it comes with the croquis and whatnot. And then there was also the calendar. Hang on. There we go. So I actually started filling this in. If you know the story about my dry cleaning, you will know why the 23rd is very important to me. And I wrote that shit down. I probably shouldn't have cursed. I wrote it down. Anyway, 1 project per week. You see, I have that there. Sewing my stash. See, y'all, I'm committed. I can do it. I can do it. Put your back into it. Yeah, so anyway, those are my sewing plans for 2023. I would love to know in the comments what your sewing plans are and just how you plan to just be present in the sewing community and whatnot. So I want to thank everybody for watching this. Thank you so much for supporting me through 2022, through all of my ups and downs, and I cannot wait to grow together in 2023. If you like this video and if you want to see more, don't forget to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.